Hey, everybody, what's up? This is King with Studs Perspective. How y'all doing today? Yeah, it's been a minute. I know I have so many things going on, but I didn't forget about you guys. So today, there's been a lot going on with me. Actually, I just relocated, so I'm in a house now. Awesome. I'm so ecstatic about that. But yeah, a lot going on right now. Just trying to get everything in order, when you're moving and all that type of stuff. Don't really have a lot of people that I can depend on, which I'm pretty sure is like that for most of you as well. But today's topic, we're going to talk about why loyalty is only, um, in all honesty, a tattoo for most people. Um, so ask yourself as we're going through this, what does loyalty mean to you? I was born and raised on loyalty. I don't know anything else. I don't know how else to put it. Like everything I do is contingent upon someone giving me exactly what it is that I give them. I don't want any more. I don't want any less. I actually don't set expectations for people because no matter what the title of the person in your life, people gonna do what they want to do regardless. Um, but yeah, loyalty. What does loyalty mean to you? How do you represent loyalty? Um, for me, whatever I say about you, I can say to you. However, it's not for me to tear anybody down. I got out of tearing people down in my early 30s, believe it or not. I was an asshole. I was a jerk. I really didn't take other people's consider people's feelings into consideration, and um, I picked and choose my loyalty people in my life. And with loyalty, you don't have the option to pick and choose. Um, if you're going to represent loyalty, you should represent loyalty to its fullest extent. And I had to learn that those that I valued was the ones that received the loyalty from me because those that I valued, they also value me in return. I never had to question their intentions. I never had to question who they were. I never had to question their character. Um, and it's so iconic. I had a hard lesson in loyalty with one individual in my life, and I miss her dearly. And unfortunately, she was murdered 2 years ago, and uh, it's hard. Her birthday is coming up. It's actually February 9th. Tanisha Shorty Hardy, I love you, baby. That's been my day one since I met her. It's funny how we met, but we'll talk about that at another time. Her loyalty was tested, and she was there for me hands down, and that was an eye opener for me. I have quite a few people in my life that, use the best friend term so loosely. And does a best friend mean that they're loyal to you? Absolutely not. Because they're still hollering best friend, and I don't hear from them. They only call me when they need me, um, or they need something from me, uh, and will not hesitate to tear me down at any given chance. That's not loyalty, and that's not a best friend. For me, uh, like I said, Tanisha's loyalty was tested, and at the end of the day, she held me down, no hands barred. It was like she was there. Um, and the funny part is, she didn't even have to tell me about it. Someone else told me about it who she didn't know was watching, but they told me about it. And then when I asked her about it, it was like, oh yeah, she kind of brushed it off like it was nothing. Excuse me, I do have a lot of things going on. I got a phone, a laptop, a tablet. As you can see, I'm wearing two watches. Everything does something different for me. I'm just a tech gadgety type of individual. But in any event, yeah, she was there for me. She actually held me down, and I couldn't have asked for a better friend, a true friend, a loyal friend, and that's something I can respect. If I did something that rubbed Tanisha the wrong way, she had no problems letting me know it. And it's never my intention to hurt anybody in my circle. My circle is extremely small. Um, but it's never my intent to hurt anybody to any capacity. It's just not in my nature anymore. I try to evolve daily as an individual, and yeah, she let me know, like, look, bruh, like, that shit hurted, and I had to respect that because I can never challenge how I make somebody else feel, even if I know hands down that it was never my intention. It's not for me to debate nor negate with them how something I did made them feel. Of course, if the individual is expressive to you, then this is the way that you made them feel. And I always respected that about her, and that was something that I had to adapt within myself because I could say she's my friend, you my dog, you my ninja, whatever the case may be. And as soon as your back is turned, yeah, that motherfucker ain't shit. They did XYZ. But again, it's not my place to tear anybody down. I can only speak what my truth is. I can only let you know how something that you did made me feel, and that's just what it is. I have people that use the word loyalty so much and disrespect it every chance that they get, and it's not. I don't understand it, in all honesty, guys. I don't. I just really don't understand it. Next week I'm gonna have a special guest on, and we have a very important topic to discuss. And I want you guys to keep an open mind. I do want you guys to just hear the message, hear what she's saying, absorb the knowledge, allow yourself to be educated. It's never We can never have too much education. Allow yourself to be educated on the position and the information that she is providing you. And at that time, you can decipher which route you want to go, because for me, it is not a situation that's near and dear to my heart, yet it is a situation that is near and dear to my heart. So I'm not going to, let you know the topic of the conversation. Just know that it is something that I want you guys to tune in for. But and that was just a quick sidebar and also a shameless plug. But yeah, loyalty is something that we should not take so lightly and things of that nature. I don't understand why people in general, our people, we're so loyal to each other, yet in the blink of an eye we'll stab each other in the back. And for what? To one up each other, to say you did it first, to put yourself on a pedestal where you actually don't belong. Um, I just don't get it. I don't understand it. I don't see the need in it. But in any event, we're going to pull up, let me see, just to humor myself. Um, my father always told me that a man's word is his bond. It speaks character. It speaks of his character. And I try to be near and dear to that because growing up, I did a lot of things that I'm not proud of. I had to reach out to a few people that are actually still living just to apologize for the ignorance of myself. When you're young, you're influenced by all of the negative things that you think are so cool. Um, and it kind of leads you down the wrong path. And I say this daily. It's like a mantra. We all have a grand design. You actually have two, and you choose the path of your grand design that you want to go. Whether you choose the left path or the right path, you have a choice. And for me, I chose the left path, and the left path was a not so good path. It had me being disloyal to a few people that actually turned out to be loyal with me. And I never apologized or anything like that. I just allowed myself to be bigger and better than they were, and not with the full understanding that loyalty is support. Okay, um, loyalty is a feeling of support and allegiance to each other. Um, and for me, that's what it is for me. Uh, I support the people in my life that support me, without question, without a shadow of a doubt. I don't support someone just to say, hey, I did this for you, so can you do this for me? Or remember when I did this? Well, you should do this. I don't do that, because that's not support. I don't support somebody because they could be beneficial for me in a week or two. I don't never want somebody to feel like because they called on me that I stuck that in my back pocket, like, hey, I did this for you Tuesday, so next month you got to do this for me. I don't ever want somebody to feel like they couldn't they could not depend on me to support them at any given time, because at the end of the day, we all need support. Nobody can do it by themselves. I mean, nobody. And if they can, hell, tell me how to do it. Um, I cherish the people in my life. I have a bro right now. I'm a part of a very upcoming fraternity, Iota Phi Gamma Fraternity Incorporated, founded by 4 founders, one to include myself. Um, I have my bruh, Infinite Wisdom. When I tell you, her heart is so compassionate. Her soul is so open and honest. Um, I love everything about her. I'm actually going through a situation right now, and as soon as I told her, it was like she was instantly there. Like, she shared a little bit of her story, which kind of set me at ease, because we tend to hold so much in ourselves. And that's what makes it hard to move forward. I've never been a person to just let everybody in, but I can always find myself talking to Infinite Wisdom, and I'm so grateful that this time around, we actually have the opportunity and has begun to build that brush it between us. And she's always there to listen. She offered me so much advice. And like I said, she shared a little bit of her story. And for me, that was that speaks of her character as a human being, and not just a brush it, just as a human being. So, for those of you that understand what I'm saying, some people use titles to fill voids. I'm not a person that uses a title to fill a void, or to feel um, like I need to be compensated for anything, or because I have this title in your life, I feel deserving of anything or your attention more so than anybody else. And for me, she's so humbling and she's so compassionate, and she feels with everything in her. And for that, I'm eternally grateful. And just the 10-12 minute conversation that we had, and actually it was via messenger, a lot of things that she stated within that content resonated within me, like, hey, do this, take this step, pray. Her loyalty that day solidified who she was as a human being. Her support for me was there. um, just to know that she has been through what I'm now going through showed me without a shadow of a doubt that she is somebody that will always be supportive, no matter what the situation is, no matter if she agrees or disagrees. If it's important to you, it's important to her. And these are the type of individuals that I surround myself around. So with that being said, you have to understand um, loyalty and what it means to you, how you um, deal with it, how you plan to receive it, how you want to receive it, how you plan to give it. And that's just what it is. You have to be willing to give what you intend to receive, if that makes sense. So no matter whether it's loyalty, honesty, camaraderie, whatever it is, you have to be willing to give that in order to receive it, because I can't give you what I'm not receiving. Okay. And then honestly, actually, I'm gonna take that back. I can't give you what I'm not receiving, just to show you that I am still human. I don't worry about how somebody treats me, just as long as I know that I treated that individual to the best of my ability. I gave them 150. Now, if they're not receptive to what I'm giving them, that's fine. There's nothing I can do about that. I'm not going to stand and go toe to toe or debate or negate with anybody like, hey, I did this for you, so you should be doing this for me. I'm not about to do that. All I know is that whatever I give from my heart. I am a true Cancer, even though I don't really follow the zodiacs. I am a true Cancer, so I don't wear my heart on my sleeve. I kind of hide that part of me, but I am a very compassionate person. I enjoy giving back, and I honestly just want whatever I give you, just give me. And if you don't know how to give it to me, it's okay. Just say you don't know how to give it back to me. I understand and respect honesty um, over being lied to. You feel me? Again, loyalty should not be just a mere representation of a tattoo across your arm, your chest, the back of your neck, the side of your neck, your leg, your ankle, the top of your foot. It should actually be a badge that you wear on your heart every day, day in, day out. You pick and choose the people in your life, so you should know how to be loyal to those individuals in your life. At the end of the day, I want somebody to give me what I give them. Loyalty should never be, um, loyalty should always be reciprocated. And if someone doesn't have the capacity, the knowledge, or the know-how to be loyal, sit that individual down. Like, hey, like, what's going on? I was thinking we were this way, and yet what you're displaying is that we're completely different. And hear them out, because maybe they don't know that they're being disloyal, or maybe they don't have a clear understanding of what it means to be loyal. It happens. Everybody is not knowledgeable. Everybody, we all don't think the same, and that what makes our single identifier so special. I'm not like anybody I've ever met in my life. Um, I'm just me. I'm just King. A lot of people call me Key, so I'm just me, um, and that's it. I'm allergic to dumb shit. I'm allergic to goofy ass shit. I don't have no patience, zero. And when I say zero, I mean zero. I'm liable to go from 0 to 5,000 in milliseconds. And that's okay. I'm working on that. That part of me, I am working on. And I can say that being a work in progress and growing daily has taught me so much about myself. Do I wish the patience would come on in there? Sometimes, yes. And then you know what? I love me just the way that I am. The minor tweaks that I need to do, I am tweaking. And that's that. I'm just me. But at the end of the day, nobody, nowheres, in any state at any given time can say I am not a loyal individual. I don't have no time for disloyalty. I don't want it around me. I don't need it around me. And I honestly just don't have time for the shenanigans. I mean, real shit. I just recently, cut somebody off um, in my life because he's just a one-sided friend. I don't think that a friend should only call on you when they can reap benefits from you. And then the only thing that they can say is, oh, if you do it, I pay you. Wow, that's what our friendship means to you? Hmm. Okay. Well, unfortunately, the friendship that I thought we had meant a lot more to me than that. I do want you to practice and take time and think about um, what you ask of people that you consider close, friends. I actually don't have friends in my life. I have family, whether it's my immediate family or an extension of my family. Once I welcome you into my life and we build that rapport with one another, whether it's 2 days, 2 months, 2 years, okay, I just build rapport with everybody in my life because um, life is so short. As we see, um, Vanessa um, hugged and kissed her husband, Vanessa Bryant, and her daughter, and tragically lost them both. Um, and that's oh my God, devastation. And I couldn't imagine. I have one child, and I don't care if you have 5 kids, one, or whatever the case may be. Losing a child is hard. Losing your spouse, your partner, that's hard too. Um, so, with that being said, I know she's surrounded by friends and family who are extremely supportive of her and Kobe and Gianna. Um, and those are the type of individuals that I want around me, those who relish in the things that I love, that I hold near and dear to me, as like in my community service, my supporting with the homeless, and just all kind of things. I think that we all should take a hardcore look at ourselves and internalize what it is that we're missing. Stop trying to fill the void with just anything or anybody. Um, the first thing to do is to be loyal to yourself. I am loyal to me. There is nothing that um, I would ever turn my back on and within myself. I support me in everything that I do. Whenever I want something, I go get it. Whatever I need, I do it myself. And maybe that's a bad thing, and then again, it could be a good thing. I'm self sufficient. I choose to have a partner in my life, and hell, us daily, we're working. I want her to understand the aspects of loyalty, and not the aspects of loyalty the way I visualize loyalty, but the aspects of loyalty of her understanding of loyalty. Um, I want, my child to understand what it means to be loyal and what it means to have yourself surrounded by loyal individuals. She's actually about to go off to college, and I trust no one. And I don't want to put the burden of not trusting anyone on her. I need for her to learn and grow and develop herself as an individual human being so that she can determine and decipher, okay, this is somebody I got to treat with a long handled spoon because she or he truly does not have my best interest at heart. So that is something that I need for her to develop. I am very proud of myself as a parent. I have a village of women in my family who were very supportive of me, who were very loyal to me, not because I'm a lesbian mother, but because I'm their daughter, their sister, their niece, their grandchild, their aunt. Um, Whatever the title that I played in their life, or that I currently stand in their life, they supported me raising my daughter. And when I had those questions, and trust me, I did, I had those questions, and I was on the phone like, Auntie, Granny, Auntie, Granny, Ma, well, this, and this happened, and now the baby, dot, dot, dot. They were there for me. So these are the type of individuals that you want to surround yourself by. And I mean, not for nothing, but sometimes family can be backbiting. So you may have an individual that you consider a part of your extended family, and then that's great too. You may have that individual that you can reach out and talk to at any given time and just let them know what's going on with you, and don't have to worry about this. Okay, I have two individuals in my life that I thought hands down without a shadow of a doubt had my back, and come to find out they was doing this behind my back. I confided in one of them. She took my information and ran it to the next one. And I was like, wow. And you know what? I'm a firm believer of karma comes back around. And I'm also a firm believer of what's done in the dark will come to the light. You don't have to go looking for it. And for me, the light appeared and the room got bright. And I found out they wasn't as loyal as they claimed to be. They like to say the word loyalty. They like to sell and prophesize the I'm a loyal motherfucker, I'm this, I'm that, and they actually turned out to be two snakes in the grass that kept getting entwined together. So now I treat them with long handle spoons. And then I get to, you've been distant. What's going on with you? You alright? I'm gooch. I'm straight. Just doing me, had to take a break. I took a break alright. When I start moving like you move, and I notice you don't like it, I sit back and I laugh at goofy ass motherfuckers. Cause guess what? If you can't take what you dishing out, then you got a problem. Real shit. I mean, you could call it petty. I mean, I don't go overboard with it. You feel me? I just do what works for me, what's best for me. And what works for me is maintaining my sanity and not try to focus on why a motherfucker is stabbing me in my back. What did I do to you for you to stab me in my back? It's not for me to understand. And I think people get lost in that. It's not for me to understand. So I had to learn to stop listening to respond and listen to understand. And not everything that you hear you will understand, but just receive the message so that you can process and internalize that message. And once you hear and internalize that message, it's up to you to do whatever you need to do once you internalize that message. So when stuff is being told to me, I internalize. See, I got a logical mind, so I kind of break stuff down over and over to its finest point. Go figure, because I don't even like math. But I like to break things down to the smallest point for my understanding and my clarity. I've always been a prober, so I ask a lot of questions. So when I don't understand something, I want to gain understanding. Like, well, damn, if I did this to you, why didn't you say something X, Y, Z so that we could have handled it? I don't ever want nobody to walk around feeling like Key is disloyal to them, or allergic to lames, or King Kamikaze, or K Money, or Drastic, whichever name you know me by. Kanye Mantisha, okay? I don't ever want a motherfucker to ever think that I'm disloyal to them, because I'll be there with whoever and I'll rock it till the wheels fall the fuck off. You feel me? I'm a rock and ride for whoever. But one thing's for certain and two motherfucking things for sure. If I don't fuck with you, I just don't. I'm not going to be bullied into fucking with you. I'm not going to be conned into fucking with you. I'm not going to be tricked into fucking with you. If I don't, I just don't. And it's just that simple. I'm not one of them people that if she don't fuck with you, I don't fuck with you. What's going on between two people that's in my circle ain't near none of my business. Okay? Just keep me out of it, because I ain't got time for that. I'm not here to pick and choose battles. I'm not here to reverse the hands of time. You know, I'm just here to live my life. And not for nothing, I'm not going to say that I will never help out two friends that's at ends, because I'll state my opinion, and my opinion only when asked. But if I'm not asked, then I'm not going to state it. Okay? It's my perspective and my prerogative to do what I want to do when I want to do it. So sometimes I let people do what they want to do and how they want to do it, so that I can see and process for myself, because on the flip side, it may be me having an altercation or some words with you. You feel me? Sorry about that. There's some things going on at my place of employment. So I'm having to deal with that. And yeah, I don't understand why loyalty is such a hard pill to swallow. Yet everybody want to talk and preach about it. Everybody want to say they represent loyalty, this, that, and the third. And for those that have to keep making announcements about their loyalty is the ones that's disloyal as fuck. Just my opinion. It's my opinion. Don't make it valid because what I eat won't make you shit. You feel me? I just want us to get it together as a unit because as a unit we so much stronger. As a unit we can accomplish anything, but when we take our unified circle and we go like this, we have nothing. We can rock together and we can even individualize together, meaning you could do your thing, I do my thing, and then we come back to do this. But if we're going to always be like this, we're not going to make it. We're not going to get nowhere. That's not how loyalty works. That's just not how it works at all. That back brightness and dimness, that's my laptop screen. I actually got my other phone sitting up on there. I told y'all I'm a tech junkie, so yeah, I got 2 phones, rocking with y'all on this one, handling business on that one. So it is what it is. But for right now, just keep in mind, give back what you intend to receive or what you're seeking to receive. Don't put no more on yourself than you can handle. Be there for whoever you want to be there for, but keep in mind if you being there for somebody, if you're supporting somebody, they shouldn't have to be on a timetable to give you that same support back. Everybody's situation and scenario is different. Like I said, right now I'm in Charlotte, North Carolina. I know a good amount of people. And I know for certain in that good amount of people that I know, I can only depend on 3. For certain, depend on those 3 without a shadow of a doubt. No matter what time I call, whatever they got going on, they're going to make room for my little situation. If there is a situation, they're going to make room for it. From time to time, they get a little aggravated with me because I don't let them know what I'm going through. Because I've always been that type of person. If I knock myself down, I get up and dust myself off. But that's always been me. But I had to get out the mindset that every time something's going on with me, or if something should be going on with me, these 3 people that I know without a shadow of a doubt that I can depend on, they're not going to go run their mouth about my business. I'm human. I make mistakes. Again, all I can do is live daily. I'm already blessed to see today, and I want to wake up to see tomorrow. I'm 46 years old. Well, soon to be 46 in July, but the first thing I do is thank God for blessing me for this day. I call my daughter name, soon to be 18 in 10 days. And then I thank God for blessing my daughter to see another day. Because without my baby, I don't even think I'd be sitting here talking to y'all right now. My life and shit was so corrupt. I didn't know if I was going or coming in my early 20s, early mid 20s. I had my daughter when I was 28 years old, and she was actually a blessing in disguise. And instead of me supporting her, she ended up supporting me, meaning she had me do an overview of my life, step outside of my skin and look at my life to say, hey, maybe you should start supporting yourself, pat yourself on the back. Do what you need to do for you and yours so that you stay ahead. And that's exactly what I did. It's hard out here. Period. It's hard out here. We're not going to act like it's not. The only thing that we can do is live every day to the fullest. Be blessed and grateful to open up your eyes to see that day. Put into that day what you intend to get out of that day. And tell the people in your life how much you love them and appreciate them in your life. That's it. That's all you can do. That's all you can do. After that, what else you got? So remember, loyalty is everything. Loyalty is a representation of yourself. Whether loyalty for me is 100% representation. Because at the end of the day, if I had stripes, they would never change colors. Do I grow up daily? Yes. I do. I grow up daily. And what I did yesterday, I damn sure don't want to be doing today. But my loyalty is the same daily. Period. Period. Handful of people in my life, and I'm going to always be loyal to them. I'm going to always be there for them. I'm not a yes man. I will always tell you what it is. I'm very supportive of any given situation, especially if it's an educational situation. But one thing I cannot do is be disloyal and be a yes man. I can't do that. Period. So with that being said, remember, it's your perspective on how you handle daily things in your life. It's up to you to change what's in your life that you don't like or you don't have full understanding or you question it. If you got to question what's going on in your life, then there's room for change. Okay? And until then, it's your perspective, Stud's perspective. I'm out.